Yes.
Number one.
Kind permission, my lords, I have one submission.
Yes.
Serial number 16, I prefer the state. Principal Secretary, my lords, is required to be present personally before this honorable court in this matter. In view of serial number 16, my lords.
Yes. What is that matter?
My lord, that matter pertains to, my lords, the release of 5 crores in compliance of order dated 19/3/2020, my lords. Compliance is done, my lords. Only clarification is for 5 crores, it was released on 30th of May, and subsequently another 9 crores is released. There is compliance, but only thing is, my lords, 2 crores was not released as on the date in lieu of compliance. That clarification, my lords, needs to be made. Principal Secretary, my lords, as directed, is present. His chair, madam is next to me.
What do you say about the release of 2 crores?
That has been released, my lord. Subsequently, it is released.
Now the entire amount which was required to be released, that has been released.
Please, my lords. We have produced compliance status report is also produced, my lord.
Compliance has been done, that means.
Please, my lords.
The entire 20 crores has been released, Mr. Rajshekar.
My lords, 12 crores, 13 crores is released, my lords. Now, another 7 crores requisition has to come from, my lords, Karnataka State Legal Service Authority. And, my lords, once the request is made forthwith, even the amount is ready, it will be released straight away, my lords.
All right, then we will exempt the presence for today.
Please, my lords.
We'll take up the matter on a stand.
Please, my lords.
Yes, you shall be present.
Bacho.
With my lord's permission, may I mention a matter that is not listed, my lord? May I mention that? My lord, on 15th of December, my lords had passed an order in my writ petitions to be listed today. It has not found mention. The writ petition numbers are 3916 of 2021 and 3555 of 2021. Here, my lord, we had challenged the validity of certain provisions of GST, my lord.
Date is fixed for today.
Yes, my lord. Date was fixed for today. My lord's order.
It is not shown in the cause list.
It is not shown in the cause list.
Have you checked up from the office?
We've checked. They have no answer right now. They say that they'll inform the branch. But this is a matter where the pleading was completed and the matter was part heard before my lord Justice Sridhar.
All right, you move a memo.
Yes,
move a memo. We will see that. Move a memo. File it in the registry. It will come in the court.
Obliged.
Same thing for me also, sir. Even my case also given date for today, but not listed.
Request permission to move one memo. We have moved it a couple of times, Your Lordship.
Now listen, please. All those matters which are date fixed but not shown in the cause list, you can move a memo, file in the registry. They all will come up before the court on the as per the schedule.
Lordship, my case is little urgent. We have moved the memo. This is first hearing, and this is related to the sale of.
If you have moved the memo, then let it come before us. We will consider it.
We have moved the memo many times.
It is not possible.
Your Lordship,
now a schedule has been fixed. How the memo are to be placed before the court?
Your Lordship can direct one matter. Your Lordship, sorry. This is related to the sale option. We have.
Mr. Agarwal, just move a memo, send it by email. It will be listed 2 days after the memo is filed.
Your Honor, we have already done.
Have you sent it by email to the registered judicial? When did you send it?
Your Lordship. Yes, Your Lordship. It is not listed. That is why I am taking a pain to interrupt you in between.
Now the office will not stop any case from listing on the basis of any objection. All those cases, along with the objection, they will also be shown in the cause list.
Your Lordship, can you pass a direction to the registry?
Sorry, not like this. Not oral direction. No, nothing. You move a memo again. Move a memo again. It will be taken up. If you will move it today, it will be taken up day after tomorrow.
Your Lordship, thank you. I'll definitely do that. Obliged, Your Lordship.
Number 1, GA.
Ask the office that all the memos shall be listed before. They will not stop it at the registry level. Whatever objections are there, they will place it before the court. In every court, not only in this court. All the IAs, memos, everything.
Okay, we petitioner, my lord, kindly after 2 weeks time, my lord.
For what?
Office objection, my lord.
2 weeks office objection. Next.
Number 2.
I appear for the petitioner, please. Pays for a week's time to comply of his objections.
2 weeks. 2 weeks of the same order.
One submission here, my lord. PIL is not maintainable, my lord. There is a personal interest in this. Levy of forest development fee is questioned by way of a PIL, my lord, by a timber merchant.
It's not a PIL, please. It's not a PIL.
Not a PIL. All right.
Please.
We have given 2 weeks time to remove the
Yes.
objection.
Yes, ma'am.
It will be listed again.
Number 3. Prakash BS.
My lord, I am for the petitioner, my lord. In 2 weeks' time, I will comply with the office objections, my lord. A similar matter is posted on 11th of February, my lord. This may also be listed on that date, my lord. In the meanwhile, I will comply with the office objections, my lord.
Learned counsel for petitioner undertakes to remove the office objections within 2 weeks. It is informed that similar matter is coming up on 11th. Give the details.
11th February, my lord.
Details.
Details. It is 15353 of 2021, my lord. WP.
This on 11th.
Obliged.
Yes, sir.
Serial number 4.
Yes.
Serial number 4, I pray for a week's time, my lords, to comply with the office objection.
2 weeks office. Give the date. Give
I'm for the respondent caveator, my lords. I'm on caveat. I have not been served with the copy.
Your name has been shown.
Please, my lords. BS Nagaraj.
All right.
I have sent it by post. He will receive it, my lords.
Please, my lords.
Otherwise, I'll serve it on him again.
Please.
2 weeks objection.
Number 5.
Lords, I appear for the appellant, Lords, in this case, my Lords. Lords, the respondent here in Lords has filed with petition before the learned single judge, my Lords. My Lords, challenging the certificate issued by the Register of Societies under the Societies Registration Act, my Lords. Lord, the grievance of the respondent, my Lords, he being the member of the society, my Lord, member of the, my Lords, the Apartment Owners Association, my Lords. Lords, they claim, Lords, that the apartment owners cannot register a society under the Cooperative Society Act, my Lords. Lords, kindly see, my Lords. Lords, the learned single judge, while passing the order, and kindly see, Lords, the impugned order. Lords, at page number, Lords, internal page 3. Lords has relied upon the
Mr. Naveed, there are 16 office objections, including court fee.
I will comply, my Lord.
Court fee.
I'm sorry, my Lords, I will comply, my Lords, and kindly give me a week's time, my Lords.
2 weeks.
Obliged, my Lords.
Into number 6.
For the appellant in the matter, 2 weeks time I kindly be granted to comply with the office objections. Lord, I would like to additionally submit. Similar matters, my Lord, are already clubbed in WA 956 of 2021. And my Lords are posted before the coordinate.
WA number? Which number?
956 of 2021, my Lords.
Learned counsel for appellant prays for the law 2 weeks time to file to make good the objections.
When is it posted, Mr. Vachan?
Similar matters. It is informed similar matters are
It's been adjourned to Thursday.
displayed in a bunch. Okay, leading case being 9 so. Rest along with such and such day. Along with such and such.
Number 7.
Similar, my Lords. Similar matter.
Similar, same order.
Number 8.
Lordship, appear for appellant, kindly grant 2 weeks time for comply with office objections.
तुम लोग ऐसे उठ जाएंगे क्या सब? हम लोग ऐसे उठ जाएंगे. All right. 2 weeks, same order for the office objection.
7-2. Number 9.
My Lord, same as in serial number 6, my Lords.
Same order as serial number 6.
Number 10.
Obliged, my Lord.
BJ. Rachita DJ.
Fast forward.
Rachita DJ.
We have 2 weeks. 2 weeks time is granted to remove office objection. Why don't you post them on the same date? All these matters. Why on different dates? 10. You said 10 too, no? Earlier.
10, 11, 10, 14.
Why on different dates? All these fresh matters, they should come up again on the same date. Huh? 10 to. Same date, it is better.
Number 12.
Yeah, only 14, 15 matters.
That's I appeal for serial number 12. I appeal for the state, my lords. This is appeal filed by the state. My lords, the registering authorities had insisted production of 11E sketch at the time for the registration of documents, which is in, my lords, in consonance with Rule 15 of Karnataka Land Revenue Rules. And my lords, these matters have been disposed of this honorable court by holding 11 insistence of 11E sketch is not mandatory.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
I'm for the caveat respondent number 1 in this case, my lords.
What is the matter? Yes.
These matters have been decided by this honorable court, even in the division bench as well. All these matters, my lords, the state has taken up the matter before honorable Supreme Court. In SLP, my lords, 15837, I have made a mention, 15837 to 15838 of 2016. Honorable Supreme Court, my lords, has taken up the matter and stayed the orders insofar as the orders passed by this honorable court. My lords, since the matter is seized before the Supreme Court, till then, my lords, a reprieve may kindly be, my lords, in these.
May I make a submission, my lords? With respect to the, my lords, this case, my lords, the matter pertains to, my lords, registration of court decrees, which, my lords, the division bench has upheld the order of learning single judge, my lords, wherein exempting, my lords, production of 11E sketch. As far as that order is concerned, my lords, that is upheld by the division bench, my lords, the state has preferred SLP before the honorable Supreme Court, my lords. In that, no stay is granted. My lords, there is another matter, my lords, where the registration has been sought directly, my lords, where there is no court decree. In that cases, my lords, there is a stay. When the matter comes, my lords, to the registration of court decree, my lords, honorable Supreme Court has not stayed even a single matter, my lords.
May I make a submission, my lords? SLP 15837-15838 of 2016, my lords. These matters pertains to, my lords, the court registration of court decrees. Honorable Supreme Court has granted an interim order of stay to the state. My lords, till the disposal of these SLPs, my lords, a reprieve may kindly be granted to the state. Now that,
my lords, that SLP, my lords, 15837 to 15838 of 2016 pertains to, my lords, order of this honorable court, which is passed in the year 2009, which, my lords, is concerned to a registration of sale deeds, which is directly presented to the sub-registrar. In the present case, my lords, it is a court decree which has to be sought, which is sought for registration, my lords. And in this case, my lords, this honorable court has exempted the production of 11E sketch, and the honorable division bench also, my lords, held that no registration authority can sit over the.
Mr. Vishwanath, the submission of Mr.
Please, my lords.
Rajshekar also relates to a court decree. So please place those
No, my
orders.
lords, no, my lords.
We'll place
We
those.
can't go by oral submissions. One of you saying that it is and another person saying no.
I'll place the order before the court, my
Place
lords.
the petition and the order.
No, my lords, in the similar matter, my lords.
There are other judgments of this court also saying 11E is required.
My lords, in the similar connected matter, my lords, same submission was made. I, my lords,
in writ
appeal,
appeal,
the judgment also in WP 18660 of 2013.
please, my lord. And also, my lords, in writ appeal, division bench ruling of this honorable court, WP writ appeal 2836 of 2019, my lord, there is an order calling for, my lords, insisting production of 11 sketch, even in court decrees. My lords, I may be permitted to.
My lords, in the similar matter, my lords, the same submission was made, my lords. I sought for a copies. After lapse of 1 month, my lords, I have not been served with the copies.
You place all the orders before us.
Please, my lord.
Please, my lords, even I'll place, my lords, the orders
Yes.
which is pertinent to this case. My request, my lords, to connect this matter, my lords, along with another writ appeal.
We will first see, then only connect. It is
One-
similar to what? You both are taking a totally divergent view
Please, my lords.
on the basis of some different Supreme Court order.
Please, my lords.
First, we will examine those orders, then only we will pass any order.
Please, my lords, grateful.
One submission, my lords. The contempt petition is, my lords, is listed on 28th. My lords, small reprieve on for that day, that indulgence, my lords.
Again,
In this decision on this contempt not gone.
May I, my lords, make a submission?
we have it tomorrow.
Yeah,
We will have it on 27th.
Blush.
Place the both
Please.
of you.
Please. Please.
My lords, my request, my lords, to kindly turn to page 228 of writ appeal, my lords, wherein, my lords, similar contempt was filed. There was a SLP pending before Supreme Court.
Now
my
you are
lords.
saying that there is an order of the apex court.
Please,
Please. Then we'll take up your, then you can address your argument.
the thing is, my lords, I'm objecting for any stay, my lords.
That is why it is now posted on 27th and contempt is on 28th.
Please, my lords.
If you are not able to place it on 27th, we'll have to consider the order.
I'll place it today itself, my lords. I'll file a memo.
Both of you, please do it.
AGA appears for
Please,
the
ma'am.
appellant. Whereas Mr. Vishwanath has put in appearance on behalf of respondent number 1.
One, my lords.
And what about
Please.
remaining? What about others?
Lords.
Remaining, my lords, I may permitted to put
All
caveat
the-
for respondent number 1 itself, my lords.
They are all on similar footings, petitioners.
Please, my lords, I'll take notice for them. I'll file the wakalat petition on the next date of hearing, my lords.
He informs that he will take notice for respondent number 2 to 5. The learned
Please.
AG appearing for the appellant as well as Mr. Vishwanath relies on different orders passed by apex court, taking divergent views, making divergent contentions, put up on 27th to enable them to place the orders of the apex court and this court on which they want to rely.
Grateful, my lords.
Number 13.
In this matter, my lord, I appear for the appellant, Lord.
My lord, I appear for the respondent caveat, my lord, in this
I
case.
pray for a short accommodation, Lord, because the inspecting official is down with the COVID. He has been tested positive, Lord. The last may kindly have it on Monday.
Without inspecting officer, you cannot argue the matter.
No, I sought for certain instructions, Lord. That is, the last may kindly have it Friday
Or
or
you thought
Monday.
that he will tell you the legal provisions, he will tell you what law, then only you will understand and then only you can argue.
Not like that.
Agent on the request of Leonard AG appearing for appellant. Give me that.
Last may kindly have it on Monday.
Sorry.
22. Number 14. PSB total.
And for the petition, and for the petitioner, my lords. My lords, this matter pertains to the formation of the road on the tank bund, my lords, this PL, it's with respect to the formation of the road on the tank bund, which is in clear violation of the section 12 of the Tank
What tank bund?
Conservation Act, my lords.
What is tank bund? मतलब tank. तो उसे रोड नहीं बन सकता बांध पे. Tank में क्या है? What about office objections?
My lords, office objections with this, with respect to the, I filed the dispensation application with respect to annexure E, my lords, which I sought for quashing. And the pagination, my lords, they will scrutinize after the complaints, my lords, after the dispensation. I will do it within.
You have to file your affidavit, Mr. Total, as per the rules.
My lords, the only thing is, my lords, they are forming the road on the tank bund. That's the urgency, my
Then we
lords. They
will
are
dismiss
carrying
it.
on the illegal.
We will
File
dismiss.
your affidavit, we'll take it up.
We will dismiss the petition. It is not maintainable.
My lords, they are forming the road, my lords. That's a
All
reason,
right,
my
we will
lords, with which.
It is not in conformity with the rules. Therefore, it is not
My lords,
maintainable.
I will file within 1 week. I will file the affidavit. my
Thank you
lords,
very
within
much.
1
No
week.
need. We were telling you we were not ready. So we are going to dismiss it.
No, my lords, I will file the affidavit, my lords.
Why
I
you will
the
file it?
affidavit.
Don't oblige the court unnecessarily.
No, I will oblige, my lords. I will file the affidavit, my lords.
No, please don't oblige. We are ready to dismiss the petition, being not
Sorry, my
maintainable.
lords. I will file the affidavits, my lords, after
Give 2 weeks time for removing office objection.
My lord, I am appearing for the petitioner, my lord. I need 2 weeks time, my lord. Kindly grant 2 weeks to my lord.
2 weeks for office objection.
Much obliged, my lord.
The petitioner, my lords.
Respondent number 7, my lord. On the last occasion, my lord had asked us to ascertain how much of the money has been received by the Karnataka State Legal Services Authority. I have filed a memo on 20th January 2022, wherein I've stated 13 crores has been released by the state government. And I've produced details of the amounts that have been disbursed to each of the victims.
On the last date, we were informed that no amount has been released.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Now today, the principal secretary in the before the start of the work had appeared with a request to exempt her appearance, and AG informed that 22 crores have been released.
13 crores.
13 crores.
13 crores. 13 crores have been released.
Yes, my lord.
And as soon as the requisition is received with respect to remaining 7 crores, that will also be released.
Yes, my lord. As of 1st January, there is a requisition of 15 crores that has been made to the state government, my lord.
Yes, Mr. AG.
May I submit, my lords? Here, we have not yet received, Home Department has not yet received the requisition. My lords, I'll examine this. I've spoken to them, they have not received any requisition. And also, my lords, in respect of the release of funds.
We are not concerned with the Home Department or any other department. We are concerned with the government.
Please, my lord.
And you represent the government, not any particular department.
Please, my lord.
Understand?
Please, my lord.
You made a statement in the morning that 13 crores requisition was made, that was released. Now for the remaining 7, you have not received any requisition.
We have not received any requisition as yet, my lords. That's the instructions, my lords, I have. The moment we get the restriction, my lord, requisition, forthwith it will be released. That's the instructions I have, my lords. The funds are very much ready, allocated for this purpose. Only thing is they have to make a requisition. That is the only formality, my lords, for the release of funds. It will be forthwith done.
You make the requisition for the remaining amount.
Yes, my lord, it has been made. In fact, I will forward a copy of that to my learned friend immediately after this.
I'll ensure it if a copy is made over.
With respect to the entire remaining amount.
Yes, my lord.
Much of that.
That will be done.
The moment they
compensation released at the earliest.
please,
Yes.
madam,
Please, that it gets released.
please, madam. Amounts are allocated, it will be released. It's ready, amounts are ready.
Mr. Rajshekhar, London AGA. Praise for the exemption of appearance. Principal Secretary, Department of Women and Child Development. The Principal Secretary, Department of Women and Child Development. What is the name of the officer?
I'm gonna Dr. Manjula.
Dr. Manjula is present through VC. So it is informed that 13 crore has been released to Karnataka Legal State Services Authority. And the requisition for remaining 7 crores has not been released. As soon as the requisition for 7 crores would be released, the remaining amount would also be released, as the arrangements have been made and orders for relief have been passed. Full stop. Then counsel for case LSA submit that requisition has already been sent, and in case it is required, it will be sent again for the remaining for the release of the remaining amount. Full stop. Full stop. In view of above, the state government is directed to the Principal Secretary, Department of Women and Child Development, to ensure the release of the remaining amount at the earliest. Give it.
I seek one indulgence, my lords.
The officer need not be present.
Indulgence, my lords.
On the next date, the Principal Secretary, such and such, need not be present on the next day unless called again.
Direct. My lord, please, may kindly say Principal Secretary
Fresh
Department.
matter, you are giving long date, 18/2, and pending matter, you are giving a short date. How to arrange the dates? How you do it? कि जो समझ में आता है वही कर देते हैं. All those fresh matters, I am seeing it. You are giving 18 to 12 to, isn't it? And this is a pending matter, old matter, and this is you are giving a short date. Why it is? How you do it? Is there any arrangement to give the dates, or whatever you feel like you give the date? Then we will have to do it ourselves, if that is so. Because I have failed to understand the manner in which you fix the dates. Do you have the details? How many cases are listed on those days? Do you get the details? Is there any method of fixing the date?
There were short, minimum numbers of matters are listed.
Cases.
On that day, we ensure that it will be listed.
Give short date to the fresh cases. It should be in 1 week. Understand? After 2 weeks.
9-2. Number 17.
I appeal for respondent number 2.
I appear for the council on the record, my lord. An application for production of some additional documents has been filed. However, senior is on his legs, my lord. I pray for a short accommodation, my lords.
Another list of applications. Another list of applications.
You want this matter to be adjourned today?
Please, my lord, a short accommodation, my lord.
What is your name?
Vidyashri.
Vidyashri holding brief of Shiv Kumar KB wants short accommodation for today. On request, cases adjourned.
Obliged, my lord.
My lord, I appear for the petitioner. I may be allowed to withdraw this IA that has been filed, my lord, because after the filing of this IA, they have proceeded with the work and the work has commenced. It is going on now, my lord.
Blood. I
Without
appear
the- Do you have any objection to the not pressing of IA?
for withdrawal. There is no objection, my lord, but the submission made by the council that after filing the IA, we have commenced the work is not true, my lord.
My lord, this order for commencement of work was given on February 22nd. I have filed it on September 29th. Till that date, it was not commenced. However, now it has started, my lord, and the work is going on.
Council for petitioner. What is your good name?
Prajwal P, my lord.
Prajwal
P.
Makes a statement at the bar that he does not want to press IA number such and such. What is the number of IA?
IA number 3, my lord.
IA 3 of. It may be dismissed as not pressed. The learned AG appearing for respondent has no objection. The IA 3 is dismissed as not pressed. Give it. He doesn't want to argue.
But it's a disposed of matter, my lord. Nothing survives.
Number 19.
In this matter, I appear for respondents 2 and 3. My lord, there are 2 applications which we have filed. One is for vacating an ex parte interim order, my lord, which was granted by this honorable court, subsequent to which we have filed a detailed reply, which we hope, my lords, will alleviate and address the concerns raised by the petitioner in the PIL. My lords, we've also requested an early hearing of this appeal. So on any short date, if this matter could be taken up, my lords, hearing the IA for vacating stay would tantamount to hearing the main matter. I would request that the main matter itself be taken up on a day that is convenient to your lordships.
Yes, my lord. I appear for the petitioners' council. My lord, one request, my lord, the government may, my lord, consider of, my lord, filing of their objections or taking
The contesting respondent has already filed the objections. He is the one who has invited the tender.
On our representation, Honorable Chief Minister has directed, my lord, taking up, my lord, alternate route. Government, my lord, makes it stand clear. It may help, my lord, in resolving the issue.
In fact, my lords, in our objections, we have explained that this alternate route has been finalized based on representations made by the petitioners. In fact, my lord, if that alternate route is chosen and we are allowed to go ahead with the tender, it will in fact address all the issues that have been raised by the petitioners in the PIL.
Date may kindly be fixed, my lord.
Dispose of this IA.
Please, ma'am.
Or then council for R2 and 3 submits that they have moved an application for vacating interim order dated 18/3/2021. A short date for hearing of the matter may be fixed which will subserve their purpose of filing the application. Learned counsel for the petitioner informs that the statement of objection on behalf of
Number 3.
Sorry, 2 and 3 does the application.
R2 and 3, my lord.
3 have filed.
2. You have filed objection, you have not filed objection.
No, my lord. I appear for R1, R2 and R3 have filed.
Please, what you have written? On behalf of R1 has not been filed. Learned area submits as contesting of the respondent, that is R2 and R3 have filed the statement of objection. Full stop. One is what?
R4.
This case, give a date after 2 weeks.
10-2.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
10-2. In the meantime, the R1 and R4 may file the statement of objection.
Highly obliged.
Grateful, my lords.
Number 20.
My lords, I am appearing for the respondent number 5 to 19, my lords. A 2 weeks time may be granted, my lord, to comply the office objection, my lord. There is some
memo for posting. Who has filed the memo?
My lords, I have filed the memo for posting, my lords. Respondent 5 to 19. My lords, there is some urgency in this matter, my lords.
All right.
My lord, one. And also, my lords, they have not amended the petition, my lords, by including the application.
We are fixing a date.
Yes, my lords. Yes, my lords.
Hard on memo for posting. Filed by respondents. List on. Give a date in the second week of February.
8-2.
8-2. In the meantime, the office objections may be made good by the petitioner.
Much obliged, my lords.
Lords, I appear in this matter, Your Honor. May it please, Your Honor. Your Honor, we have moved a memo for posting in this matter. There's urgency, Your Honor. And
who are you, petitioner or respondent?
Petitioner, Your Honor. I am the advocate for the petitioners in this case, Your Honor. So we have moved the memo for posting, Your Honor. There's urgency in this matter. We have been trying since last 1 month. And now
what is the urgency?
Your Honor, as Your Honor may see, the child who's Anvita, Your Honor, the father who's respondent number 5 in this matter is planning to permanently go abroad, permanently fly abroad from the jurisdiction of this honorable court and from the jurisdiction of India. And Your Honor, there are some serious issues involved. There are some intercontinental and intrastate issues involved in this writ petition, and which are directly impacting a minor child who is merely 10 years old, Your Honor. Her citizenship has been unilaterally changed by the father without even taking consent from the mother. I appear on behalf of the mother here before Your Honors. We have been trying since we have a Supreme Court's order also, Your Honor, at page 277. Initially, we had challenged this entire action before the Honorable Supreme Court. The annexure is at page 277, Your Honor would see, and we were permitted, the liberty was given to approach the Honorable Court, the concerned Honorable Court, and we are before Your Honor with our grievances. And I'm led by Ms. Anita Shinoy, Senior Counsel in this matter, Your Honor.
You have challenged the virus of section 8.2.
Indeed, Your Honor. Indeed, Your Honor.
Unless the section is declared ultra virus, how can you get any relief?
Your Honor, we have moved an IA also. If Your Honor would see, there is IA which we have moved on 5th of October 2021, and there are certain additional documents and there are certain interim reliefs which we would be arguing upon, Your Honor, because the issue is, Your Honor, the mother has not even seen the.
Whether the Union of India has filed its response, statement of objection.
Your Honor, nothing, because even the notice has not taken place as of now in this matter.
This is heard on memo of posting filed by petitioner.
A3 is also for posting memo.
Memo for posting, you know.
For posting below.
Memo for posting. The petitioner has also filed certain IAs for implement as well as for posting. Then a counsel for petitioner submits that there is urgency in the matter. Give it date. February, second week.
Your Honor, any date in this month would be, I'll be really grateful, Your Honor. Any date in this month.
Shortest possible date we are giving you.
9th February, Your Honor.
Yes.
I'm so grateful, Your Honor. I'm so grateful.
My Lord, I for the petitioners in serial number 22 and serial number 22.1. There appears to be a slight error in the cause title, as it reflects that we have moved this matter, but we have not. Nevertheless, my Lord, we'll file a second set. I kindly request 3 weeks time to do the needful, my Lord, because the petitioners are doctors currently doing COVID duty.
Memo you have not filed.
No, my Lord.
My Lord, I have filed the memo in 22.3, 5 and 8, my Lord. I represent in 22.3, 22.5 and 22.8, my Lord. I have moved the memo in view of the urgency that the petition itself will become infructuous because 7 months of rural service has been completed and we have challenged the virus of that.
We are considering serial number 22 first.
Please, my Lord.
Have you filed
Union of India, respond number 1.
Appear for the statement.
Whether anyone has filed any memo for posting in serial number 22?
No, my Lord. We have not filed a memo for posting in serial number 22.
नहीं ये लिखा तो 22 memo for posting. 2.3 so he is there. He says that he has filed it.
22.3 I have filed, my Lord.
Connected message has shown it.
Wrongly shown. In fact, the memo for posting is in 22.3.
Please, my Lord. Please, my Lord.
Lord, I beg to appear for the petitioner in serial number 22.6, where we are required to, I'm required to comply with the office objections, Lords. I pray for some time to comply.
What is the urgency, Mr.?
My Lord, we have challenged the wires of the rural service, my Lord, and the 7 months of the rural service is already been completed. 1 year of rural service, and only 5 months is left over. That is the reason why we have sought for a urgent hearing of the matter.
You have not filed the second set. How do you take
please,
it?
Please, my Lord. We'll comply with that, my Lord. Please.
You can understand
but I have filed, my Lord, but it's not been shown, my Lord. I'll rectify the.
Please first rectify and then only you could mention.
Please, my Lord.
Taken up.
No, after filing of my second set, but it is not showing in the thing. But
I will file the second set.
Yes, my Lord. In 22.3, 5 and 8, we have filed, my Lord.
All the other petitioners have filed the second set?
No, my Lords. I have not filed it in 22.6, my Lords.
22.1 are yet to file it, my Lords, because
when will you file it?
3 weeks time may be granted, my Lords, because the petitioners are doctors posted all across the state. So it might take some time to get their signatures.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Much obliged.
This memo of posting has been filed in connected WP number 10374 of 2021. Counsel for petitioner submits that there is urgency in the matter as it relates to the rural service, which is only for 1 year. Give a date. 16/2. In the meantime, petitioners in all the connected matters shall file the second set of writ petition in case they have not filed so far.
Much obliged, my lord.
Much obliged.
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 My lord, serial number 23, my lord. I represent on behalf of Mr. Prakash Shetty. He is unwell, my lord. He has informed me to seek for a week's time, my lord, in this matter.
Again, on the request made on behalf of Mr. Prakash Shetty as counsel for petitioner.
3rd March.
Please, oblige.
Number 24.
Appearing, my lord, for the petitioner. I have filed this memo, my lord, for posting.
Objections may be.
And I have also filed a IA for a direction, my lord. The reason urgency is, my lord, the counseling is starting on the 27th. That is day after tomorrow. There is already an interim order granted by this Honorable Court as well as the Honorable Supreme Court permitting us to participate. All these OCI candidates have been permitted to participate in the general category on par with Indian citizens. Kindly
Now,
see
what is your grievance now?
Now grievance is at the time of document verification which happened, my lord, on the 13th of January. The document shows that I have been placed in the NRI category, which is clause Z. I am only seeking, my lord, if they will consider under, because of the interim order already passed and the counseling commencing on 27th. If they say, my lord, at the time of counseling that no general category, you have to go under NRI, it is only for 3 or 4 days that the counseling will last. And I lose the seat. 1 year of effort, my lord. Last year also I could not qualify in need. 2 years.
OCI citizens of India.
My lord, I appeal for the counseling agency. They are, my lord, my instructions are.
Just a moment, Mr. Ramesh. Just a moment.
I'm sorry.
So what they did was OCI will not be eligible to be from the students. So that was challenged. The stay granted permitting them to general merit category as Indian citizen. Now what they have done in NRI category. This will have to be decided. Stay which has been granted to appear and say
We'll have to the next week only.
All the feelings have to be complete. But
matter is to be finally decided.
Yes, no, the main matter is pending before the apex court, my lord, where I have produced the interim order also. Similar identical challenge to all these notifications, my lord. Supreme Court is seized of the matter. But initially,
now what can be done here?
Here, my lord, kindly see page 25. I have been placed as NRI at the time of document verification. Only a clarification that I should be considered, even if their submission is made, saying that will be considered under a general category, that will be sufficient. Because if the counseling starts on the 27th,
no, I
27th, my lord. 27th is the notification. Kindly turn to page.
All right, Mr. Ramesh.
Yes, yes. But as far as my instructions are, Lord, we are adhering to the order passed by the Honorable Supreme Court for this academic year. We have to consider all the OCIs as general category students only for this year. That is what categorically Supreme Court has said. And even in this Honorable Court also, the virus of the act has been upheld already by learned single judge. There also, my lord.
Also, we will record your statement and dispose of IA then.
Please, my lord.
Please do that. Please do that.
Please. That is sufficient.
Why to fix a date?
Yes. Their submission may be recorded.
Learned counsel.
For KEA.
Learned counsel for the petitioner. This is an application for IA
IA.
as well as heard on IA 1 of 2022 as well as memo of posting. Learned Counsel for Petitioner submits that there is urgency in the matter as counseling is to start from 27th of January. The petitioners who belong to overseas category have been placed under the NRI category in spite of the interim order granted by the apex court.
Yes.
Treating them to be under the general category for the current academic year.
Correct.
Mr. N.K. Ramesh, Learned Counsel appearing for, you appear for?
Sixth respondent.
Sixth respondent.
Sixth respondent,
Karnataka Examination Authority.
Karnataka Examination Authority, on the basis of instructions, submit that they are following the interim order granted by the apex court, and all those overseas category students are to be treated as general category, are to be treated in general category for the purpose of counseling.
On par with Indian citizens. That is what the apex court has said. On par with Indian citizens. General category on par with Indian citizens.
General category at par with
Indian.
Indian
Subject to their fulfilling other eligibility criteria. That's
certain.
Which shall be subject to fulfilling other conditions.
Please.
Eligibility criteria.
Eligibility conditions.
Yes.
In view of the statement given by Mr. N.K. Ramesh, we dispose of this IA.
Obliged.
There's no need to give a short date, give it long date.
We called in March or April, my lord.
25-3.
Obligement.
Number 25.
Appeal for the appellant, Lord. Lord, appellant is an association, Lord. Appellant is an association of Karnataka State Open University, non-teaching staff association. They are before my lords on the rejection of the interim order which was prayed by the petitioner. My lords are audible, Lord.
Yes.
On the pretext of Lord, the university's object itself, Lord, I have brought it down under section 4, Lord. Page 33 could be kindly seen, Lord, for a moment. These are the objects of the university, Lord. That the fees, 2 years the university was closed because of the UGC, which has stopped the recognition of this university. It was closed, and there was no admissions made, and there was no money for the university to pay the employees. Now, Lord, the government has proposed to use the funds of the university to build schools at taluka levels. Lord, now the funds of the university is used to build the schools at the taluka levels. Now the payment of salaries and the pensions to the employees would not be possible. Not 8 crores and odd is being, your Lordship kindly, that is in Kannada, Lord, if your Lordship kindly turn to page 87 for a moment, Lord. Page 87 speaks 8,597 lakhs are earmarked for construction of these schools or renovation of these schools. Lord, if this money is being spent on other projects, Lord, where the object of the university itself is put to trial. Where
interim order was refused, page 29. That is why it's come on read.
There's an extra F on page 83. That is a typed copy which I have put it before Lordship.
Shivagrappa, you have not complied with office objection. There are no
I will do it.
translations that have been
There's only
provided.
one objection where that wakalat was to be filed and stitched.
That's not the only objection. Most of the documents are illegible.
I will
Most documents are illegible, and there's no translation for the Honorable Chief Justice to appreciate the matter.
If your Lordship grant me a little time, Lord, I will do it.
No list is decided. No list is decided.
You'll have to convince us on the maintainability because it is only an interim order which has been rejected.
How
That's
writ
also
appeal
your
is
locus.
maintainable?
Please, Lord.
How writ appeal is maintainable?
No, my Lord. I have filed a writ before the legal learned single judge, my Lord, challenging Annexure F, my Lord. That is the sanction which was.
Interim relief is rejected.
Please, Lord.
Now, against that order, whether the writ appeal would be maintainable, please address on that.
Lord, High Court rule speaks, my Lord, that any order or that is the word which is employed, my Lord. Any order which is passed by the learned single judge or it can be challenged.
It is not.
Lord,
Any list, in case any list has been decided,
please, Lord.
then only writ appeal would lie. In case no list has been decided,
list or
then
order.
Then writ appeal is not maintainable.
May I request my lords to have it day after, my Lord? I will be able to address the arguments on that maintainability itself, Lord.
Bring the relevant law.
Lord, day
Law
after.
is very clear. Law is very clear. Unless any dispute, any list is decided, the writ appeal would not lie.
Lord, my lords may grant me a day's time, Lord.
It is not that against any order writ appeal will lie.
Lord, I will convince your lordship, Lord. I address the arguments. Just grant me 2 days time, Lord, on the maintainability. Regarding office objection, Lord, I may to seek a little more time to give the translation copies before my lords.
First satisfy on maintainability, then we will grant you time on the office objection.
Please, Lord, your lordship may grant me 2 days time, Lord. I'll address the arguments for the maintainability itself, Lord.
Day after tomorrow.
Please, Lord. Oblige.
27th.
Please. Oblige.
Learned counsel for the petitioner who want time to address the court on the maintainability of the writ appeal. Put up on 27th.
Oblige.